This is Rabbi Barry Silver, broadcasting by Zoom from Boca Raton, Florida. The celebration of Passover and Easter will resume thanks to Zoom technology. It's a very interesting coincidence now that Jews are celebrating Passover simultaneously with Christians celebrating Easter on the same day. The holidays are totally interrelated. Passover celebrates the liberation of a people and the rebirth of nature. It's a springtime festival. Easter, according to Christians, celebrates the rebirth of an individual, of a person, and the rebirth of, therefore, humanity. And therefore, they have a lot in common. This is now the rebirth of nature and the rebirth of human beings coming in the year 2020, when we had the ability to use 2020 hindsight into the past to help give us 2020 vision into the future. Right now, we're in the midst of a horrific coronavirus. Corona is Latin for crown, synonymous with the king or an absolute leader or despot. The Jews fought against Pharaoh, who was a despot. He treated people not like sentient beings, but like objects. And the Jews had to become liberated from that. Right now, we are treating our planet as an object. We desecrate Earth. We assault nature. And perhaps this year of 2020 can be a time for human beings to learn from our past and to experience a rebirth of nature and of concern for the environment. And perhaps there could be a rebirth of humanity, as Christians believe humanity was reborn with Jesus, so that we can now live in harmony with the planet. What lesson can we learn from the coronavirus? That the corona or the crown or our leaders can become arrogant, as Pharaoh was, and have their hearts hardened to people and to the planet. And therefore they will bring destruction, not only upon themselves, but upon all living things. Pharaoh was classically in denial. The Nile turned into blood, and he said it was all a hoax. He had 9 plagues that he said were all hoaxes. He didn't take it seriously. He delayed, he stalled, he procrastinated. And before he knew it, the firstborn was taken from him. Today, our planet is suffering many plagues. The forests are burning up, the oceans are rising, glaciers are melting, and we're suffering horrendous plagues throughout the land. Maybe in this auspicious year of 2020, which adds up to the number 40, which was significant to the Jews, 40 years in the desert and 40 days of temptation for Jesus. Perhaps we will now have a reawakening and learn from our past and recognize the fact that we all need to protect this planet. This coronavirus is perhaps a shot across the bow. It's telling us in the year 2020, as humanity enters a new millennium and a new century, a new decade, perhaps it's trying to tell us you need to live in harmony with the planet, because climate change is going to be far more devastating than anything before. The Egyptians, when they experienced the first 9 plagues, thought this is as bad as it gets. Couldn't be worse, but it was. This plague, as horrific as it is, could get a lot worse. Climate change will bring about not just temporary disruptions, the permanent destruction of the source of all life, of Mother Earth, which will not only destroy the firstborn children, but all children and all unborn generations. We now celebrate on Passover liberation. And the worst type of slavery is self-imposed shackles of the mind, which keep us imprisoned in the past. We must be able to liberate ourselves from the past and be able to see our way to a better future with 2020 vision. The coronavirus has spread throughout the world. It's pandemic, it's contagious, but so is love, so is joy, so is compassion, so is knowledge. Let us show that the power of love can defeat the love of power, this wretched coronavirus, and that the people of the United States and the world working together can defeat any plague or any virus. We have seen that our leaders are often hard-hearted, but we have also seen at this time when Judaism and Christians, when we come together with Passover and Easter, we've seen an outpouring of love and support throughout the land, people doing selfless acts, first responders coming forward and helping people in hospitals, delivering food, growing our crops. Let us all be spiritual first responders, trying to deal with the spiritual crisis that we have and trying to help humanity live in harmony with the environment. Let us not be symptomless carriers who are simply carrying the bad ideas and the arrogance of our government and of our leaders. Let us stand up as Moses did. Let us stand up and defy authority and not allow us to be dragged down as Egypt was dragged down to destruction. But let us use this year 2020, when Jews and Christians celebrate together, in order to spread the power of love throughout the world and show that it is far more powerful and far more infectious, far more contagious than any virus, including the coronavirus. Let us all join together and let us not be defeated by this virus. Let us learn from it. Let us learn from history. Because as Santayana said, if we don't learn from history, we are condemned to repeat it. Let us learn our lesson, learn to live in harmony with the environment, and let the people of the world unite to defeat. Let the people of the world unite to defeat not only this virus, but also the virus of ignorance, intolerance, indolence, and the worst one of all, indifference, which leads to all the other ones, and show that we will use this as a warning sign, a global warning against global warming, and come forward together and unite to defeat any plagues that strike planet Earth. The end.
Amen.
All right.